DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai came in being ranked as the number 4 rushing attack in the game of football coming into the 2026-27 season. And this matters a lot because not only did the Bears rushing attack found its groove as the season went on, it was also a nice uptick from where we were the season before. But when you look at how we did that, off veteran DeAndre Swift and rookie Kyle Monangai last year, they were a top 3 rushing attack. They averaged over 140 yards per game. You also looked at the resurgence that they saw for DeAndre Swift. Keep in mind, there are a lot of Bears fans that thought that because, Ben Johnson was the offensive coordinator when the Lions got rid of DeAndre Swift, that it automatically meant that people were going to be out on Swift as well here. And that just didn't prove itself to be true, right? The Bears did not. Ben Johnson came in like you expect Ben Johnson to do, and he looked at the talent there, and he found the best way to use it on top of a revamped offensive line that had a great attack last year as well. That was part of why we were able to spring our running backs free so much. It was great. And Kyle Monangai in his, I guess if you want to call it a complimentary role at 783 yards, 5 touchdowns to go with DeAndre Swift, 1,087 yards as well and 9 touchdowns. The Bears had great. So Sports Illustrated ranked DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai as the 4th best rushing attack. The only duo that they were behind was the Los Angeles Rams, Kyron Williams and Blake Crowham, Pittsburgh's Rico Duato and Jalen Warren, New Orleans Travis and Alvin Kamara, and that's it. And then next up, that's it. It was the Bears there. So I think when you look at Ben Johnson and being what he is and what he means to this team, right? Like we know what Ben Johnson is and how he is as a dynamic play caller, and that's something that you can't overlook. And Ben Johnson knows how to get and put people and players in the best positions for them to succeed. And that's what the Bears were able to benefit off of last year. They just kept building, understanding how to use players better as the season went on, and that's great. And I think this season, it like as much as we've talked about Caleb Williams and him possibly throwing for 4,000 yards and refining the efficiency and stuff there, the Bears still do need to be a team that sets the tone on the ground first and then lets everything come to them. That's just what you typically see no matter how good your quarterback or your wide receiver room or your tight end room is. When you see teams be able to really dictate in the pace of a game, they do so through having a consistent rushing attack, and then they let everything build off of that. If you're able to consistently get yards against your team against the opponents on the ground, it demoralizes them. It also it takes time off the clock as well, especially when you already have the lead. Like these are things that you have to be there. So the running attack for the Chicago Bears has to still be at the forefront, no matter how good. It's not a knock on Caleb Williams or our weapons in the receiving game. It just means that that's just how football goes, right? So you have a 1-2 punch with Swift and Kyle Monangai.